Hello guys, my name is Legend Castellino and I'm going to show you how to install and configure your ESET with some basic settings. So let's get started. Here is the installation screen for ESET. You can click the next button and accept the license and term agreements and choose custom advanced setup. After that you can just choose all the default settings, and when you reach to the password protect screen, I recommend that you use a password because this won't allow anyone to tamper with your ESET settings, so I recommend you use a strong password. I also recommend that you participate in the ESET live grid as it will keep your smart security updated. In the detection of potentially unwanted application, I have disabled this feature on my PC because I download trustworthy applications, but in case you are not sure about what to download or you think your applications may have some malware, then you can always enable it. In the ESET personal firewall, I've chosen the automatic mode with exceptions because I manually add programs to the firewall, so I've chosen this option and it works out pretty good. After that you can install ESET, and once you're done installing you can click on the finish button. When you try opening ESET through this ESET icon in the taskbar here, you will get this notification asking you whether you want a strict protection for your network or you want to allow sharing through your network. You can choose this according to your preference, whether you are in a public network or in a home network. Now let's go to ESET. I'll show you some settings there. Here we double click on the icon in the taskbar. You can go to this green tick mark here and go to the advanced setup to go to the advanced settings. Once you're in the advanced settings, I recommend that you leave most of these settings to their defaults because they work the best in their defaults, though you can enable your advanced heuristics and DNA smart signatures and stuff, but I've disabled this on my PC too. In the removable media section, I have chosen the show scan options for removable media because I don't want all my devices to be scanned every time I plug them in, especially external hard drives and stuff. So these are my settings for the removable media, and the rest of them I have left them to their defaults. In the network section here, the firewall settings, I've chosen the automatic mode with exceptions, as I've told you before. Here I have a specific setting in the IDS and advanced options though, the allow UNP for system services in the trusted zone, because this setting is specifically for gamers. In case you use applications like Game Ranger and stuff, it recommends port forwarding for the application, so you can enable port forwarding here through this allow UPnP. It makes a small difference, but you can allow it if you wanted to. Web and email, you leave most of this to defaults, so there's nothing much to do here. In the parental control, you can set up an account to restrict explicit content on your internet, so you can make an account and restrict access to it. In the update section, you can just leave the settings to their defaults. You can always keep it to the default so that ESET updates whenever it wants to. The update size is very small, so it won't give too much lag on your internet, something like that. In the advanced setup, you can check on the regularly check for latest product version. ESET may notify you about the latest product version then, and you can download it. In the tools sections, you can leave most of the settings to defaults. In the system updates here, I've chosen the no updates option because Windows does the job of telling me about new updates available and stuff, so I don't need ESET to do that, so I've chosen the no updates. In the user interface, in the graphics section here, I have not chosen much of the animated controls and stuff. I've just chosen some basic settings, so here are my settings. In the alerts and notifications, I have just enabled the notifications that require user interaction or alerts. These are just like that really are important notifications and require user interaction, so I just allowed them. Rest of them I've disabled, like balloon tips and stuff. They are disabled. Hidden notifications, all this you can just leave them to their defaults. In the gamer mode, I recommend that you enable the gamer mode when running full screen applications, because ESET won't give you unwanted notifications when you're in any application that is in full screen, so I recommend that you enable this option. I also recommend that you go in this setup section here and export your settings, because it really comes in handy in case you are reinstalling ESET, or you have reinstalled Windows and then you're installing ESET and you want the same settings back. You don't have to go through all the pain of putting the settings all over again. So you can just export your settings here to an XML file, and then you can import them back again, and ESET will be back to those same settings. So this was my video showing some basic settings for ESET. Thanks for watching.